Alright guys, I'm going to be showing you all the Los Brainrots in Steel Brainrot. The first Brainrot is Los Mombinitos that makes 220k a second and costs 42.5 mil. The next Los Brainrot is Los Crocodilitos that makes 55k a second and costs 12.5 million. The next Brainrot is Los Orcalitos, which makes 235k a second and costs 45 million. And after that is Los Tipi Tacos that makes 260k a second and costs 46 mil. After that is Los Tungtungcitos, which makes 210k a second and costs 37.5 mil. This mythic Brainrot is Los Nubinis, which makes 12.5k a second and costs 4.3 mil. This is Los 67 that makes 22.5 million and costs 2.7 billion. After that is Los Bros, which makes 24 million a second and costs 2.6 billion. After that we got Las Boquitas Saturnita that makes 750k a second and costs 200 million. After that we got Las Capuchinas that makes 185k a second. After that we got Las Tralaleritas that makes 650k a second and costs 150 million. After that we got Los Tralaleritos that makes 100k a second and costs 100 million. Then we got Las Cis that makes 17.5 million a second and costs 2.5 billion. After that we got Los Chicleteras that makes 7 million a second and costs 1.2 billion. After that we got Los Combinaciones that makes 15 million a second and costs 2 billion. And then we got Los Hotspacitos that makes 20 million a second and costs 3 billion. After that we got Los Jobcitos that make 1.5 million a second and costs 500 million. Then we got Los Carcaritos, which makes 750k a second and costs 200 million. After that we got Los Mateos, which make 300k a second and costs 100 million. After that we got Los Moblis, which make 22 million a second and cost 2.7 billion. And then after that we got Los My Hotspacitos, which makes 5.5 million a second and costs 1 billion. And then after that we got Los Primos, which makes 31 million a second and costs 3.7 billion. And then after that we got Los Spooky Combinaciones, which makes 20 million a second and costs 3 billion. And then we got Los Spiderinis that make 425k a second and cost 125 million. And then after that we got Los Tacoritas, which make 32 million a second and cost 4 billion. And then after that we got Los Tortes, which makes 500k a second and costs 100 million. This is admin Los Lucky Blocks, which costs 250 million, and you can get any Los from this. And the best Los you can get from this is Los 67. Make sure you guys subscribe. We are really close to 5,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe. Now let's open this lucky block. Let's see what I got. Right now, Yellow Noob out.